Hello and welcome to our English Easy Practice channel. In this video, we'll be sharing some fun and engaging conversations to help you improve your English skills. After each conversation, there is a vocabulary section so that you will learn new words definitions. We will also use them in a sentence for better understanding. Listening to and repeating these conversations will help you build your vocabulary, improve your pronunciation, and boost your confidence when speaking English. And remember, repetition is key. So be sure to watch this video multiple times and practice saying the phrases out loud. Let's get started.
Hi, Sarah. How's your language learning coming along?
Hey, Emily. It's been a mix of challenges and excitement. You know how it is.
Absolutely. I've been focusing a lot on vocabulary lately. How about you?
Oh, vocabulary is a struggle for me. I'm trying to learn new words, but it feels like they just slip away.
I totally get that. What's been working for me is using flashcards with pictures. It helps me visualize the words.
Pictures, huh? That sounds interesting. I've been using those vocabulary apps, but they can get boring.
I agree. Making it more interactive can make a huge difference. Plus, using the words in sentences while speaking or writing helps reinforce them.
True. Speaking of writing, I've been struggling with grammar too. It's like I can't remember all the rules.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to receive more like it in the future.
Oh, I've been there. Grammar can be a beast. I've found that using grammar exercises with real-life examples has been a game changer. It's more practical.
That's a good idea. I guess I just need to be patient and keep practicing, right?
Absolutely. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate the small wins along the way.
Thanks for the encouragement, Emily. It's just frustrating when I can't express myself the way I want to.
I totally understand. But remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is a step closer to fluency.
You're right. I'll keep at it. And speaking of steps, I've been trying to listen more to the language, like you suggested.
That's awesome to hear. Listening is key. Start with simple and exciting materials, like podcasts on topics you enjoy. It really helps with understanding real-life conversations.
I'm glad I'm on the right track. It's reassuring to know others are going through similar experiences.
You're not alone in this, Sarah. We're all in this together. Just keep learning and growing, and you'll get there.
Thanks, Emily. Let's keep pushing each other and celebrating our progress.
Definitely. We've got this. Language learning may have its ups and downs, but it's all part of the adventure. Reinforce. To strengthen or support something, often by adding more force or emphasis. Example: Emily's method of using grammar exercises with real-life examples helped reinforce my understanding of how to use different tenses. Beast. An informal term is used to describe something that is challenging, difficult, or formidable. Example sentence: Learning all those irregular verbs felt like tackling a beast, but I know it's an important part of language learning. Reassuring. Giving a sense of comfort, confidence, or relief to someone, often by providing support or encouragement. Example sentence: Emily's words were reassuring, reminding me that every small step I take in learning the language is a step closer to fluency.
Hello! Are you enjoying the story? Please give us a like. Thank you.
Hey, Alex. I've been trying to set up my language learning game. But with so many study methods out there, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. Any suggestions on what actually works?
Totally get you, Sarah. Language learning can be a maze. Personally, I found that mixing things up helps. Like, try combining reading, listening, and speaking practice. It keeps things fresh and improves different skills at once.
That sounds doable. But how do you keep yourself from getting bored?
Great question. I usually pick topics I'm genuinely interested in. If you're into cooking, for instance, start with recipes in the language you're learning. It keeps you engaged and motivated.
Good idea. But what about grammar? It's like a whole new puzzle.
Grammar's like the building blocks, right? What I do is tackle one concept at a time. Take verbs, for instance. I'd focus on the present tense first, then slowly move on. And practice, practice, practice. That's key.
Practice. Got it. But sometimes I feel shy speaking the new language.
I feel you, Sarah. That's where language exchange buddies come in. Find a native speaker who wants to learn your language, and you both practice together. It's a win-win.
That sounds less intimidating than I thought. So to recap, mix up reading, listening, and speaking, choose topics I like, take grammar one step at a time, and find a language partner. Thanks, Alex.
You got it, Sarah. Language learning is a journey. Enjoy the process, and you'll get there. Keep me posted on your progress.
Will do, Alex. Thanks for the pep talk. Genuinely. This word means truly or sincerely. It's used to describe something that is authentic and not fake. Example sentence: Sarah was genuinely excited about her upcoming trip to France. Intimidating. When something is intimidating, it makes you feel scared, nervous, or apprehensive. It often refers to situations or things that seem difficult to approach or deal with. Example sentence: Speaking in front of a large audience can be intimidating for many people. Recap, noun or verb. As a noun, a recap is a brief summary or overview of something that has happened. As a verb, it means to summarize or go over the main points again. Example sentence, noun. Before starting the next chapter, the teacher provided a quick recap of the previous day's lessons. Example sentence, verb. Let's recap what we've learned so far before moving on to the next topic. Hey, Bob, I heard you started learning a new language. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Alice. Yeah, I'm trying to learn Spanish. It's like my brain is doing the cha-cha with all these new words.
I know what you mean, but Spanish? That's awesome. How's your progress?
Well, yesterday, I tried ordering a burrito at a Mexican restaurant. I ended up asking for a dancing donkey wrapped in a tortilla.
No way! Did they bring you a donkey?
Thankfully not. The waiter looked confused, but then I did my best salsa impression and he got what I meant.
That's hilarious! You're turning language learning into a real-life comedy show.
Absolutely. And the other day, I thought I was saying nice to meet you to my new Spanish friend. But I accidentally said nice to eat you. I must have sounded like a hungry zombie.
Oh, Bob, I'm dying of laughter here. Keep going.
Oh, and here's the best part. I tried serenading my cat with a Spanish song. It was supposed to be romantic. But my cat just gave me a confused look and walked away.
Your cat's probably a music critic in disguise.
I wouldn't be surprised. But you know what? Despite the hilarious mix-up, I'm having a blast learning. It's like a comedy adventure every day.
That's the spirit, Bob. Language learning should always be entertaining. Just remember, one day you'll be a multilingual stand-up comedian.
Who knows? Maybe I'll tour the world with my language mishaps. Lost in Translation, the comedy tour.
I'd buy a front row ticket for that. Keep cha-cha-chinging with those words, Bob. Serenading. Singing or playing music to someone in a romantic or affectionate manner. Example sentence. Bob tried serenading his crush with a beautiful song outside her window. Blast. A highly enjoyable and exciting experience. Example sentence. The weekend trip to the amusement park was a blast. We went on all the rides and had so much fun. Mishaps. Unfortunate incidents or accidents that often result in humorous or unexpected outcomes. Example sentence. Despite the cooking mishaps, The dinner party turned into a memorable evening filled with laughter and stories. Hey, Alex, how's your life going? Any interesting dating experiences lately?
Oh, you know how it is, Sarah. Dating can be a roller coaster. I recently went on a date with this really nice person I met online.
That's great. How did it go?
Well, it started off well. We met at a cozy cafe and had a nice chat. But then things got a bit awkward when we realized we had very different interests.
Oh no, that's too bad. But at least you gave it a try.
Absolutely. It's all part of the process. How about you? Any dating stories to share?
Oh boy, let me tell you. I went on a blind date last week. I was so nervous, but the guy turned out to be super friendly.
That sounds promising. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, the conversation flowed easily and we laughed a lot. But then he kept checking his phone all the time and I felt a bit ignored.
Ugh, that's not cool. It's essential to be present on a date. Did you talk to him about it?
I did. He apologized and said he had some urgent work messages. I understand, but it still made me feel uneasy.
I get it. Trust is crucial in dating. Keep your chin up, though. The right person will come along eventually.
Thanks, Alex. I'm trying to stay positive. Dating can be tough, but it's all about finding the right match.
You're right, Sarah. It's a learning experience. We'll both find someone who appreciates us for who we are.
I believe that too. Let's keep our hearts open and enjoy the journey.
Absolutely. Cheers to that.
Go on a date. To spend time with someone you are romantically interested in, usually with the intention of getting to know them better. Example sentence. Sarah and Alex decided to go on a date to a nice restaurant for their first meeting. Awkward. Uncomfortable or embarrassing, often due to a lack of ease or social grace in a situation. Example sentence. Jason accidentally spilled his drink on the table, making the atmosphere at the party even more awkward. Blind date. A date arranged for two people who have not met each other before, is usually set up by friends or through a matchmaking service. Example sentence. Sarah was excited but nervous about the blind date her friend had arranged for her. Keep your chin up. To stay positive and optimistic, especially during difficult or challenging times. Example sentence. Even though Alex had a few disappointing dates, his friend encouraged him to keep his chin up and continue searching for the right person.
Hey, Sarah, have you been following the latest news about space exploration missions?
Hi, Alex. Not really, but I find space stuff fascinating. What's happening?
Well, there are some exciting missions planned. NASA is preparing to send astronauts back to the moon. They want to establish a sustainable base there.
Wow, that's incredible. But why the moon?
The moon can serve as a stepping stone for future missions to Mars and beyond. It's closer to Earth, so it'll help us test technologies and learn how to live and work in space for longer periods.
That makes sense. But living on the moon sounds challenging.
Definitely. They'll need to bring everything with them, like food, water, and oxygen. However, they're also looking into using the resources available on the moon, like extracting water from ice on the lunar poles.
Smart. What about other missions?
Well, there's a James Webb Space Telescope launching soon. It will be the most powerful telescope ever sent to space, helping us learn more about distant galaxies and maybe even find signs of life on other planets.
Amazing. I wonder if one day we could live on another planet like Mars.
It's a possibility. Some researchers are studying how to make Mars habitable for humans. But it's a big challenge, and we need to be careful not to harm the Martian environment.
Space exploration is full of possibilities and responsibilities. I hope they find ways to protect these new worlds.
Me too. It's an exciting time for space exploration. And who knows, maybe one day we'll get to visit these places ourselves.
That would be a dream come true. Thanks for updating me, Alex. Let's keep an eye on those missions.
Definitely. Let's explore the universe from our own planet for now and see where the future takes us.
Agreed. Space truly is the final frontier. Welcome, everyone, to English Expressions Extravaganza, the ultimate quiz show where language learning meets fun. I'm your host, Emily, and today we have two fantastic contestants ready to challenge their language skills. Let's meet them. Dear contestants, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm excited to be here and learn some new English phrases.
Hey, I'm Mike, and I can't wait to show off my English prowess today.
Awesome! Let's dive right into the game. You both know the rules. I'll give you a definition, and you need to guess the correct English phrase. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Absolutely. Let's do this.
Fantastic! Here comes your first definition. A phrase we use when we want someone to wait a moment. Sarah, your answer, please.
Oh, right. Hold on.
That's correct, Sarah. Hold on is used when you want someone to wait for a short while. Now let's hear an example sentence. Imagine you're on the phone and need to find a pen. You could say, Could you hold on for a second? I'll be right back with that pen. Now, Mike, get ready for your question. This phrase means to understand a difficult concept or idea. Mike, your answer.
Oh, I got this one. Get the hang of it.
Bingo, Mike! Get the hang of it means to understand something after a bit of practice. Let's see it in a sentence. Learning to play a musical instrument might be tough at first, but with practice, you'll get the hang of it and play beautifully. Great job, both of you. Now let's move on to our third question. This phrase is used to suggest doing something together in the future. Sarah, it's your turn.
Got it. How about we hang out sometime?
Correct, Sarah. How about we hang out sometime is a friendly way to propose spending time together. Listen to this example. After a busy week, you might say to a friend, "Hey, we should hang out sometime and catch up." Mike, are you ready for your next challenge? This phrase means to explain something in more detail. Mike, your answer.
I know this one. Break it down for me.
You're absolutely right, Mike. Break it down for me is used when you want someone to explain something step by step. Here's an example. If you don't understand a complex math problem, you can ask your teacher to break it down for you so you can solve it better. Fantastic job, contestants! We're almost at the finish line. Sarah, here's your final question. This phrase is used when you're not sure about something but want to give it a try. Sarah, let's hear your answer.
I think it's give it a shot.
You've got it, Sarah. Give it a shot means to try something even if you're uncertain. Listen to this example. If you've never tasted sushi before, you might say, "I've never had sushi, but I'll give it a shot tonight." Now let's move on to our last question. This phrase is used to express surprise or amazement. Mike, it's your turn.
Oh, I know this one. No way.
You're absolutely right, Mike. No way is used to show disbelief or astonishment. Let's see it in an example. If someone tells you they won the lottery, you might exclaim, "Wow, no way! That's incredible!" That wraps up our quiz, and you both did an amazing job. Let's give a round of applause to Sarah and Mike for their language prowess. To all our viewers out there, thanks for joining us on English Expressions Extravaganza. Remember, learning can be fun, and trying new phrases is just a shot away. See you next time!